Hello and welcome to Circle Time. Sue, good morning. How are you today? Well, Sue, do you like Pete the cat? Do you like new shoes? Well, today we're going to be reading a book called Pete the Cat, I Love My New Shoes. First, though, we need to figure out what day it is. Will you help us do the calendar? Okay, so let's reach in and see how we're going to count. Says we're going to tap our foot. So can you tap your foot and help me count and add a new day to our calendar? The month is March. And let's see if we can tap our foot and count and put the new day right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap your foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Today is March 8th. March 8th. If you want to know what day it is, then you have to go up, 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 up to the top. Today's day starts with a W. Can you show us what W sounds like? W says w, 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 as in wake up, wake up. Do you want to do that again? W says w, 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 as in wake up, wake up. So what day of the week starts with that sound? W, w, w. Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Great job.
Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday.
Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday.
Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week.
Well, it is time for us to check the weather. So, Sue, will you go look outside? And will you go look outside your window too? See what your weather is like today. Maybe you're having a sunny day, or maybe it's cloudy or windy. Maybe you're having a rainy day. Are you ready to sing about it? When I do like this, shout out your weather. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Well, let's dress Weather Bear. Let's put on a t-shirt for Weather Bear. And we'll put on some pants for Weather Bear. And I think we'll put the jacket right here, just in case. What is the season right now? The season is winter, but not for long. Remember, on March 20th, it'll be the first day of spring. Well, that was our calendar time, and now it's time for our letter of the day. Today's letter is the letter P. Can you say P? If your name has letter P, stand up. If your name has letter P, stand up. If your name has letter P, if your name has letter P, if your name has letter P, stand up. Well, today P is for Pete the cat. I love my new shoes. Do you know what color Pete is? Pete the cat is blue. So I colored my letter P blue like Pete the cat. What letter is this again? It's letter P. Now that we can recognize and name the letter, we'll practice writing it. Before we write letter P, I need to blow some bubbles. Here they come. Let me catch one. Oh, got it. So this is what the letter P looks like. It looks like one bubble. One bubble. Let's practice making a letter P. So first we make a number 1. And then we blow a bubble. For the big letter P, we make a 1 and we blow a bubble upstairs if you're using handwriting paper. Let me show you what that looks like. So first make a 1 and then blow a bubble upstairs. 1 bubble. 1 bubble. Parents, you can get a copy of this handwriting house sheet, the blank letters to decorate, and also the vowel people that you'll see shortly on my website. The link is below. Be sure to subscribe. 1 bubble. All right, so this is the big letter P, 1 bubble upstairs. Can I see your letter P? Did you practice? I want to cheer for you. Yes. Well, I want to next show you the little letter P. It looks the same. You're just going to make 1 bubble again. But this time, if you're using handwriting paper, the 1 is going to go all the way down into the basement, and the bubble is going to be downstairs. 1 bubble. So start downstairs, find the stairs, start right there on that line, go all the way down into the basement, and then blow a bubble downstairs. 1 bubble. Can I see your letter P? Don't forget, you can always skywrite if you don't have paper. Yay, very good. Nice job. I'm going to give you a sticker for handwriting time today. There it comes. Well, now we know what letter P looks like. We know how to write letter P, so it's time to talk about the sound that P makes. Letter P makes this sound. It's almost like a puff of air. You try. It kind of sounds like popcorn popping in the microwave. Can you bounce up and down just a little bit? That's the sound that letter P makes. You can use these vowel people puppets to blend letter P with the vowels. Let me show you how that works. So we know that letter P says, and we know that letter A says, as in chew. So put those together and you can do some blending. Ah. Let's try letter E. Pe, pe, ah, pa, and huh. You can watch the explanation of the letters and the little stories that go with them on this YouTube channel if you search for that. Well, that was our letter time. And now it's time for us to go over and do a science activity. We're going to head over to the science table. For science time today, I have this bowl of water. And what color is the water? It's yellow. Good job. And I also have this glass. What color is the water in this glass? It's blue. Yellow and blue are primary colors along with red. When you combine these colors, you can make new colors. Let's see what happens when I combine blue with yellow. Look, I made a new color. What color is this? It's green. Yellow and blue make green. We call green a secondary color. Red, yellow, and blue are primary colors. When you mix primary colors, you get new colors, secondary colors. That was a fun science moment. Maybe you want to try that too. Now let's do something fun for art. For art today, we are making a shoe. So you can look online to get a copy of a template like this. There are many to choose from, or you could just draw your own. Glue it onto a piece of cardstock or just find an old box to make the shoe a little bit more sturdy. You can use some yarn or any kind of string. Make the laces go back and forth, parents, and then you can help your children to learn how to tie their shoes. This is actually an art project, and you can color the shoe if you like and decorate it. It's an art project, but it's also a great tool used for learning how to tie your shoes. Well, let me show you really quickly how I tie my shoes. Let's go back over to the table, and I'll show you how it's done. Let's learn to tie our shoes. So here I have my shoe and I have my two long laces or strings out to the side. Let me tell you a little story as I work. Once there was a rabbit and the rabbit had really, really long ears. They were too long. He wanted to see if he could do something to make them seem a little shorter. He kept tripping on them. So he decided to tie them. So he put one this way and one this way, like in letter X, crisscross. Then he pulled one of the ears through the loop and pulled tightly. And his ears were a little bit shorter, but still pretty long. He kept tripping over his ears. So he thought, what can I do next to make my ears a little shorter? So this time, he made his ears into two little bunny ears. He said, oh, that's just perfect. So why don't I do the same thing again, but this time with my two tiny bunny ears? So he made an X again. He pulled one ear through the loop, pulled tightly, and ta-da! Now he had two perfectly sized little bunny ears, and he never tripped on his ears again. Keep practicing. You'll learn how to tie your shoes. Right now, it's time for us to read Pete the Cat, I Love My Shoes. Pete the cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Red. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Blue. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Brown. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a bucket of water, and all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? White. But now they were wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. Squeak, squeak, squeak. The moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song, because it's all good. The end. Well, I hope you've had some fun today. Come back tomorrow. We'll do some more learning fun with letter Q. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.